Watch Your Journey. And I am so happy to be finally back bringing you a video. It's been since, I think, September since I put a video out. I had been really, really sick and then now super busy with the holidays in my business. So finally was able to jump on and film No Tag Tuesday questions for you guys. So I am super excited. Look who I have with me.
Hello, everyone.
Yes, y'all been asking about him. He is still doing fantastic. All right, I want to thank Roy over at Recipes with Roy for bringing us November tag questions. Now let me see what this tag is called because I think I forgot. Just November no tag questions. All right, that's pretty simple. All right, and remember, I'm gonna link everybody's channel down below in the description box for you to go check out all of their answers for the November no tag questions. So we haven't studied these, so I don't know what we're gonna say. So I'm gonna read, I'll let Sean answer first, and then I'll answer. And we might even have some of the same answers. Okay, here we go. Question number 1. What's your favorite thing about November, such as the change in weather, the holidays, or something else?
I like the holidays starting, but there's really not anything too exciting that gets me too excited about November. December, I like, but November is kind of, that's the blue month for type 1, so awareness for JD. I never thought of months like that before, so.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So for me, I like the change in weather. Fall is my favorite time of the year. So usually in November, you can look forward to it being a little cooler. Now, we live in the deep south, so sometimes that's not the case. But I love when the leaves start to change, and that's usually in the end of October into November, and the weather starts to get cooler. And Thanksgiving is one of my favorite holidays, so I love that. And like Sean said, November is when we spread type 1 diabetes awareness as well, so that comes in November. So I think that's about it. All right, number 2. Do you have any exciting plans or travel adventures lined up for November? If not, what's your dream November getaway?
Well, we've accomplished both those things.
Okay.
Our exciting plans is our wedding anniversary, 28 years, was on November the 4th.
Yes.
And we went to the Alabama LSU game, and Alabama won, of course.
Yes.
And then our travel adventure is we're going to get JD the 17th or something.
18th.
18th. And then we're going to Louisiana to hang out for a week with Mom and Pop. And I think that'll be a great adventure.
Yes.
What was the other? Do you have a dream getaway? No, not really. I mean, just home with Winnie.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, we pretty much have the same exciting plans or travel adventures for November. Yes, we don't usually go off and do anything for our anniversary. We're usually just home or we go out to dinner. But we made it a weekend. We went to Birmingham and spent the night, drove to Tuscaloosa for the ball game, which was absolutely exciting. If you get a chance to watch the replay of the Alabama LSU game, you need to do it. The stadium was packed out. It was, I think, the loudest decibels they said they had ever had.
102,000 people present.
It was amazing. And they were there just for our anniversary.
Yeah, exactly.
That's right. And then, of course, we're traveling to Lake Charles, Louisiana for Thanksgiving, which we don't normally travel on Thanksgiving. It's usually just me, Sean, and JD for Thanksgiving, but we're going to go spend it with Grandma and Pop this year for a whole week, so that's going to be exciting.
Yeah.
All right. Is that it?
That's
All right. I don't really have a dream November getaway. I guess the mountains. I'd like to go and see.
We're going to work on that.
Yeah, see the leaves change and...
No, there's more stuff.
Yes. So, all right. Number 3. How do you usually prepare for the upcoming holiday season?
Work all year to get ready. That's about how I prepare.
Okay. We don't really prepare.
No,
I mean,
we just go by the seat of our pants.
we don't really prepare.
Prepare. We prepared last night. You see that Christmas tree behind you?
See the Christmas tree? We already put our Christmas stuff up. And if you can see the couch behind us.
And that's fall Thanksgiving stuff over there. But I tell you, this morning getting dressed for work, this was the most common. I I like Christmas. I really didn't like Christmas before when I was in the Coast Guard, always gone and, you know, but getting dressed this morning with my little dog, Deuce, it was really calming. I mean, it's not that it's uncalming in this house because it is calm, but it was really calming this morning.
It's very peaceful without it. We put it up way early because we're going to be gone.
Yeah.
So anyway.
And then when we come home, it's already
done. Yes. All right. So, but there's no prep really. We don't have a big Thanksgiving at our house. It's just usually 3 people, and we just usually put the tree up Thanksgiving night, but it's early. So, all right. Number 4. What's a fall memory that always makes you smile or brings you joy? Not necessarily November, but fall.
my wedding anniversary.
Good answer. Good answer. For me, it's a new memory. Our wedding anniversary, of course, November the 4th. But now my most favorite thing that makes me smile when I think about November and the fall is when we went to New York for Thanksgiving for the Macy's Day Parade.
Yeah.
So that brings me a lot of joy to think about that and look at the pictures, and we just had a great time, a great road trip.
Mm-hmm.
All right, is that your final answer?
Final.
Okay, number 5. How do you stay active and engaged with outdoor activities as the days get shorter and colder?
I'm going to put NA on this. That is not applicable to me.
Okay, I'm gonna have to say that too, because if y'all know me, y'all know I'm not active, and I'm not really an outdoorsy kind of person. So maybe I need to work on question number 5.
I work 7 days a week, and I do all my outdoor activities at Winn-Dixie or Publix.
That's right. And then he comes home and rests.
That's
So,
it.
all right, we don't really have an answer for that question. All right, number 6. What are your favorite clothing items, colors, or styles to wear in the fall?
Oh, I like to wear sweaters, and I like long sleeve shirts, and my jeans, and my little boots, and now I wear loafers. Now I've gotten older, so I can wear loafers.
Is that a prerequisite for that?
I like that in the fall.
Okay.
The only thing I don't have is a pair of corduroys, but I'm going to work on that.
All right. I think, well, I wear year-round, I wear leggings. Most people wear that starting in the fall, but I wear them year-round. But I like the fall because I feel like I can wear all my holiday shirts, my Thanksgiving and fall shirts, and I wear more Alabama stuff in the fall just because it's football season.
Mm-hmm.
So I think
That's true.
I think if I had a favorite, it would be my leggings. I always wear a hoodie, and then my Alabama stuff. All right. Anything else?
No.
All right, number 7. Do you celebrate Thanksgiving? And if so, how do you typically spend the holiday? Any favorite dishes or family traditions?
I enjoyed spending with my mom and dad when I was younger and in the home, and I enjoyed being on my own. But I enjoyed it here when we do it. We have a ham or we've had
Cook the
turkey.
same thing every year.
Yeah, and then we make special Murray potatoes for JD and corn casserole. He loves that, and pumpkin spice bread or something is very good.
Pumpkin bread, yeah.
And there's probably a few other things that we fix, but I really enjoyed it here, and I watched JD. He eats like a wild man then.
He loves to eat.
And it really makes me happy to see that. So.
And normally our tradition...
Oh, I tell you something else. I just.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
So many years ago, we used to get a gift certificate from work.
Oh.
And it was a Winn-Dixie gift thing.
Gift card.
Gift card for a ham or a turkey. And we lived in Georgetown, Georgia, which is a little town. But anyways, down the road about a quarter mile or so was a fella named George, wonderful man.
Oh, yeah.
And he worked with Joy,
My mom.
Wendy's mom, at the hardware store. And this guy is a frickin' MacGyver of the United States. He could do anything. But he's a little wacko.
He's sweet, though.
But a great guy. Not that we were very blessed. So I always thought it was great to take that because he had about 6 kids running around
Yeah,
there.
they weren't as blessed as we were financially.
And that's the first time I ever become a sharing type person. And it really made my heart happy to give it to him because he was like, man, thank you.
Yep.
And he really, I think after a couple years, he was kind of looking for me around a week or 2 before.
Yes, he was looking for
Thanksgiving.
his gift card.
When he rode by the house, he kind of looked over, I was like, Yeah, I got it. Come on.
I forgot about that.
Yeah,
Yep, that was sweet.
I wasn't always a very giving type person. I was pretty,
He's a good person, but
Yeah.
no. But he is now.
I am now. I'm gone. Not so.
All right, so yes, of course, we celebrate Thanksgiving, and our tradition is to always put our Christmas tree up on Thanksgiving night as a family. But like this year,
go shopping.
oh yes, and
We used to go to Kmart.
Yes, and we used to go to Kmart when Kmart was open and get our Christmas ornament for the year.
But
But now they're closed, so we have to do that Hobby Lobby or somewhere like that. But this is the first year we put the Christmas tree up without JD, and it's the first year that he has not helped decorate it.
So this was an empty nester project, but let me tell you, it went off without a hitch.
It did.
Wendy bought us a new tree last year, and we put it in a bag, and we set that puppy down. She plugged it in, and poof,
ready.
there was no flipping, fluffing, nothing. This thing was ready to go.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. Can you tell who's excited to be back?
I have missed being on YouTube.
I'm going to get back after the holidays. I'm super busy right now with work, so more videos to come. Favorite dishes, like Sean said, corn casserole, ham. We cook pretty much the same things every Thanksgiving, so he covered those. All right, number 8. In many places, November marks the transition from autumn to winter. How does this seasonal shift influence your mood or activities? Same, nothing?
The climate, no.
You're the same year round?
I'm the same all the time. The activities is just got to bundle up if you got to go do something outside.
Yeah. It doesn't really affect me or my mood or my activity. I don't think it's my favorite time of year, so I'm excited when it's happening. So, is that it?
I don't think so.
All right, number 9. Are there any local or cultural celebrations in your region specific to autumn that you particularly look forward to each year?
Well, I don't know about cultural celebrations, but we're in the area where we get a little bit of that foliage, but just a little ways up the road, it's a whole lot colorful. But I don't look forward to anything. I don't look forward to the time change. I know that. That's something that says, do you look forward to?
Oh, I love the time. I love this time change.
I don't.
And just up the road, just a little bit at Callaway Gardens, there are 2 things. There are 2 things that happen this time of year. They have the Festival of Pumpkins. I think that's not the correct term for it, but they have a big show of lights and pumpkins when it's at the Thanksgiving time, and then they have the Christmas lights. It's
Fantasy and Lights.
Fantasy and Lights. It is so cool. It's beautiful. They have that in the end of November on into December.
I can tell you, if you like looking at lights on houses and stuff, this is like houses on lights.
It's amazing.
On steroids.
It's amazing.
It's pretty impressive.
Yeah.
And I'm not a big fan of riding around freezing my tail off for 45 minutes or an
But
hour.
you can get hot cocoa.
But it's the darn neatest thing you ever seen.
Yes.
So if you're within, a 3 or 4 hour ride,
it's worth it.
It's about $40 a person, which is not terrible because it is really, really,
Oh
really
my gosh,
low.
it's so nice.
So a little back history with that, Callaway Gardens is where the water skiing used to be in the summer, and they have a little lake.
Lake Robin.
And they have restaurants and chalets because it's borderline and it snows there.
It's nice.
It's really beautiful.
It's
so
nice.
just food for
I would
thought.
say that's a regional celebration.
Yeah.
And in Columbus, we have it's called Christmas in the South. It's a huge craft fair, like 300 vendors that is also this time of year. So that's a lot of fun too. Anything else?
Well, and I'm sure all around the country they have the same thing similar, but this Callaway Gardens is pretty off the
It's
chain.
amazing. Yeah. And it starts in the autumn on into Christmas. All right, number 10. Okay, I don't know how to say it.
NaNoWriMo.
NaNoWriMo. I'm going to say it like that, Roy. Is National Novel Writing Month Challenge, where people challenge themselves to write a novel in the month of November. Have you ever heard of it? I have never heard of that. Ever? Have you heard of it?
No.
No. All right. Would you ever consider doing any type of creative challenge like this? And what skill would the challenge test? Well, I hadn't thought about it. I don't know. I mean, I guess it might be not, I don't know about a novel, but it would be nice to challenge myself to write maybe a short story, maybe. That was never my strong suit in college or high school was.
I think we should just tell verbal stories. I'm better at that.
Okay, so I don't know about any other challenge.
I try it, but
I don't know how it would turn out. I don't know how it would turn out. All right, anything else you want to add about November questions?
No, I miss doing these, and I really enjoyed it.
Yes,
And they're really funner on the highway, so maybe, well, we won't have another November because we'll be on the road in November.
But hopefully we'll be back soon with more videos.
The ones on the road are really cool.
Yeah, they're fun.
And we'll probably make a video because then we'll have Mr. Murray with us.
Yeah, well, maybe we'll make another video between now and Christmas. I'm just not sure.
She hasn't been feeling good. She's still a little rough. So we kind of got to baby her a little bit.
And I've got a lot of orders to get out. So y'all are keeping me busy with that. So anyway, thank y'all for tuning in for No Tag November. Thank Roy again over at Recipes with Roy for his questions. And remember, I'm going to tag everybody down below that participated, and I'll list the questions. So if you want to answer them, you can.
Roy, I haven't made that steak Marcella yet, but I did get some at Costco, which was pretty good. I know it's not as good as what you made, but I'll get there. But we just haven't been tearing up the cooking scene, just our normal chicken and stuff.
We haven't.
We've had
just a lot going on.
A lot of mess.
All right, guys, I think this is going to wrap it up, and I'm going to see if I can remember how to edit a video. It may be a little rough, maybe like my first one, I don't know. But thank y'all for tuning in, and I hope that y'all have a very wonderful November and a very happy Thanksgiving, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye, y'all.